John Duncan Mackie CBEMC Hon.LLD was a distinguished Scottish historian who wrote a one-volume history of Scotland as well as several works on early modern Scotland. Born in Edinburgh, Mackie was educated at Middlesbrough High School and Jesus College, Oxford, where he took a first-class degree in history and won the Lothian Essay Prize. He was appointed as a lecturer in history at the University of St. Andrews in 1909, aged only 22. While at St. Andrews, he introduced the subject of Scottish history into the curriculum. During the First World War, he served in the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders and was awarded a military cross. He was wounded in both the stomach and in the shoulder. In both cases he received innovative treatment. For the stomach wound he was treated at a military hospital in Rouen. Sterilized water was dripped right through his stomach and he recovered well. The shoulder wound was received in the last days of the war. He nearly had to have his arm amputated, but he opted for a new treatment in which the nerve was knotted. However, he never regained full use of his left hand and suffered considerable pain for the remainder of his life. He returned to St. Andrews after the war, before being appointed Professor of Modern History at Bedford College, University of London, in 1926. He was Professor of Scottish History and Literature at the University of Glasgow from 1930 to 1957. It was during these years that he wrote the Earlier Tudors 1485 to 1558. An influential volume. The Earlier Tudors was a new analysis of Tudor administration, the business of government. In 1957 he retired, and was appointed Historiographer Royal for Scotland. Mackie returned to the Glasgow University Lecture Hall in 1961 in the capacity of Emeritus Professor. He died in Haslemere in 1978 and was buried at Grayswood Church. His medals are in the Regimental Museum of the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders at Stirling Castle. The letters patent appointing him Historiographer Royal were sent to the Hunterian Museum at Glasgow University. Bibliography. Pope Adrian IV, Oxford 1907. The University of Glasgow, 1451–1951, A Short History. Negotiations between James VI and Ferdinand I of Tuscany, 1927. Cavalier and Puritan, 1930. Andrew Lang and the House of Stuart, 1935. The Earlier Tudors, 1485–1558, 1952. A History of the Scottish Reformation, 1960.